This is the story of how me and one other person got the world record in Rusty playing. It all started in a random public lobby when I found someone who had a higher record than me by just a little bit, about 200 kilometers. And we got in a duo lobby, and when we had passed 3,000 kilometers, we realized, hey, wait, we put it on endless mode. So we kept going, hoping we could maybe get on the leaderboard with like 4,000 kilometers. But little did we know, we would go a lot longer than that. The footage you are seeing is from the world record run. Link in the description for the entire thing. Let's take a cut to the chaos, and this is where we started to get overwhelmed because his O2 wasn't working anymore. He couldn't pump, so it was down to me to also be pumping O2. And he started to get nervous, I think, because he started leaving the cockpit to fuel because we were getting really low on fuel. At this time, we were so close to 5,000 kilometers, so we really didn't want to die. We were almost an hour in to our run, so we really didn't want to lose. Let's take a break from the chaos. If you are a top 65 player in the game, you have around 3,500 at least km as your record. That's my new compared to my 11,200. If you haven't already guessed, this game is incredibly hard. The owner says it is based off of one of his favorite games, My Rusty Submarine. If you don't know what that is, look up a video of it. It looks like a very fun game. This game is focused around multitasking with around 6 tasks. 1, you have to send flares if a plane is coming to bomb you. There's holes which make the O2 go down faster, and you have to tape them because if the O2 goes down, you suffocate and die. There's a fuel box, and if it's not fueled, then your plane will not work and you nosedive into the ground. Sometimes the steering wheel will break and you have to fix the steering wheel, or the plane will nosedive towards the ground. There's also the pipes will burst and you have to weld the hole together, or else the fuel goes down, I think, twice as fast. This game is very hard and you have to be very good at multitasking to get anywhere in this game. If you still don't understand, here's a picture of the tutorial. Now a little bit more about this game. The game is fairly popular. It has 140,000 visits, averages normally around 300, and it was created not too long ago. The main way to survive in this game is having teammates. Normally, if you're going for a world record, you should have from 3 to 6 players. We only had 2 people, and we got the world record by a lot. If I were to go into a solo run, I would probably make it to 1,500 kilometers. Around 7,400 kilometers in, if we were to die right now, we would only be the 4th team on the leaderboard. No, we are close to being the number 1. Apart from at 5,000 kilometers, this was the other time I thought we were going to die, because he kept leaving the cockpit from nervousness about fuel and just everything. I had to stay in cockpit right here because if flares happened, then there would be no one to stop them. but me, so that's why I stayed in the cockpit. Also, before you click off, if you made it this far, congrats. If you like 99 Nights in the Forest, which you, you probably don't, but like 1/3 of the people who watch this probably do, you'll really like this game, and I recommend you try it. I personally don't like 99 Nights in the Forest, but this is a very fun game, and it's kind of similar to that. To the chaos, right here, almost all the lights are out. There's fires everywhere, there's puddles everywhere on fire, and I'm just so nervous. So I gotta lock in. That's the most nerve-wracking sound. When you hear it chanting, pull up, that sound pretty much means you're gonna die. So it is incredible that we survived this, because that means your altitude is less than 1,000. About only 30 seconds ago, hearing pull up and hearing pull up again, it's a miracle that we survived. I mean, like, he probably guessed it. Because you go down 100 feet every 2 seconds. It's a miracle that we survived this. And it's again. And again. It's a miracle that we survived this. Pause for a second. 287 feet as our altitude. If the plane goes down, we're dead. If there's wheel breaks, we're just dead if the wheel breaks. No questions. Not much more to talk about, so I'm just gonna show the last 3 minutes of the run. That was it. We had finally done it. The run had ended, and we had survived 11,198 kilometers and survived 2,109 events. GG, well played.